So I'm going to talk a little bit now about refinancing rental properties, investment properties. So, a lot of people own investment properties, units or houses, single family residence. And maybe they bought the house, they had no problem. They have good jobs. Maybe they're self-employed, right? And at the time they bought them, that was not an issue. They may have even refinanced them in the past. But guess what? It's a new day. And now they want to refinance again, especially now with rates being so low, right? But if you are self-employed, you better be prepared. The scrutiny is going to be amazing. They want to know that your business is sound, as well as your income opportunity from that investment property is going to be sound. So part of that is a result of the COVID-19, right? Because many businesses, they're hanging on, but maybe they're at risk. If this thing doesn't get resolved sometime soon, if there isn't more government support, then maybe that business is going to go under. So these underwriters and lenders, they want to make sure that your business is going to be sound through this. And what about these tenants, right? Right now, truthfully, most tenants are paying their rent, but who knows? Everyone's talking about what's going to happen now, this month, especially since July 31st, the subsidies ran out, the $600 a month. But anyway, so that's what I'm going to talk about real quick. So when, like in this example that I'm reading about, these people own a construction company and they have investment properties and they decided to want to refinance one. And so the first thing the underwriter asks is, are you still working for that company? She said, well, yeah, why do you ask? Well, because we're going to look at that company a lot closer than we did in the past. Even though you've been with them a long time, even though they've been solid, we're really going to scrutinize everything right now. So we're going to ask about, the tenants. Prove to me that they paid their rent, how they paid it, when they paid it. They're going to look at your business tax returns, and they're going to want the CPA to explain some of those credits and debits, if you will. And so that can be very stressful. And then, so like I said, loan processors and underwriters are digging deeper into normal, demanding more documentation, especially from self-employed borrowers and landlords. So, and like I said, the reason is for COVID-19. So, and nobody wants you to lose your property. Nobody wants you to default on your mortgage. So they're trying to make sure that doesn't happen. That's the whole point. But like it or not, if the business is operating at a profitable level, it's going to have a better chance than if it's not, obviously. But they are going to scrutinize it very carefully. Then profit and loss, billing invoices for your customer. And then the income, right? They want to make sure that your tenants are paying their rent. And so they might just want a lot more documentation. So paper trail. My wife's a CPA. We learned a long time ago, paper trail for everything, right? That's the deal. Today, you want to have a paper trail for everything. You'd be shocked at the little things that can cost you a loan today. And then just so you know, underwriters are getting their guidance and mandates from their internal underwriting policymakers, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, VA, right? So they have to meet those guidelines. And then, even if you're a W-2 wage earner, they're still going to look at your business. If your business is, a hotel in Vegas, maybe they're going to be a little, I don't know about you. Well, maybe Vegas isn't a great example, but, if it's a hotel in Anaheim, whatever. So anyway, the bottom line is you got to be ready. If you're looking to refi an investment property, they're going to scrutinize those very, very carefully. And I should have said this right at the top. It's always been more difficult to refi an investment property than a personal property. Now, that's just been amped up even more. Thank you.